This would be highly useful for security guards, monitoring centers, small to medium business owners, and even residential applications for notification of relevant events. Instead of a human watching dozens, hundreds, or thousands of cameras, the AI watches and can see more than what the human eye can detect. Here's a couple of screenshots that were posted recently, and you can get an idea of what the capability of the Scylla AI is. Over here, I mean, if it weren't for this red border box around the person, or perhaps the person standing in front of a white background vehicle, it's probably unlikely that you would see this person, at least not without watching the scene for several minutes. Over here, I was not able to detect this person myself at all. I was shocked to see that this was a person, but you can really see the true power of not only filtering out the false alarms, but being notified when there's any potential movement by a person or a vehicle, even at really low pixel densities such as this. Here's a screenshot from one of our partners in Poland. We didn't ask them for this. They just brought this to our attention that the software is this effective. We have a person standing at 200 meters away. So it's snowing heavily. This camera is not zoomed in on that person. You can see that we're using a digital zoom so that we can show you that it's actually a person. But this is a camera that's covering a wide area of space. And for the purpose of intrusion detection, you can see that this person has walked inside this intrusion zone. This is a not so dramatic picture, but equally as effective. You have someone who is camouflaged practically against the background. And this is a residential application here in California. And you can see that even on smaller residential applications, the notification of humans and vehicles is quite important and effective. So one of the main benefits that Scylla offers is that you do not have to change your equipment. We're not trying to sell you cameras or anything else. We work with your existing infrastructure, and we are camera agnostic. So we can integrate directly to the camera using the RTSP stream or FTP or S7TP coming directly from the camera. Or if you have multiple cameras, for example, it would make it a lot easier to set up by doing a simple plugin with one of the more popular VMSs on the market. And you have Milestone, again, Exact Vision, Genetec, IVASEC, NX Witness is offered by Network Optics, and that's very similar to Digital Watchdog Spectrum and Hanwha Wave, Eagle Eye Networks, Intrepid Networks, and Mobotics. So just to be clear, we're trying to make your security system proactive instead of reactive. So we're adding intelligence so that instead of just reacting to incidents requiring you to play back history, to find and confirm the perpetrator or the incident, and by then it's usually too late, we will in real time, for example, detect a slip and fall. And if someone falls, security can be notified immediately and can send help to the right area ASAP. Think of, for example, someone walking back to his or her room in a hotel. Either they've had too many drinks or they collapse, they suffer a heart attack or a stroke. It may not sound like much, but a few extra seconds to a couple extra minutes could mean the difference between life and death, literally. This is really helpful for larger venues, hotels, theme parks, airports, larger buildings, and it can literally mean the difference between life and death. From a lawsuit mitigation standpoint, people are staging slip and falls. They'll fabricate one, they'll get a video out of it, and they'll wait 6 months before they report it. They'll hope that the recording of the incident has been overwritten, and then they'll hit that organization with the mystery lawsuit. And the organization won't be able to defend themselves against the frivolous lawsuit. Whether it's real or not, the organization can create an incident report and save the proper footage in and around the incident.